Most cheese is pretty good, but when you taste some cheese, it's magic. Like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, because if you don't, I don't know if I can continue this relationship. Just kidding. I love you unconditionally. The last time I had this kind of cheese, it was definitely magic. But that was Trader Joe's brand. Today we're trying something even bigger. This is a big hunk of Gruyere that I found at Costco. And it is, of course, the whatever brand that is. It's spelled E-M-M-I. How do you pronounce that? Don't know. Don't care. But I got it at Costco. It is from Switzerland. It doesn't say it's cave aged, so I don't know if I'm gonna miss out on the delicious caviness that I got in that last one I tried. But it is made from unpasteurized milk from Switzerland, and come on, people, it's Gruyere. All right, here we go. Just cutting this out with my trusty scissors. Soft rind on it. And there we go. I'm just gonna cut me off a couple of pieces of this. Let's see what we got. You'll take the first bite with the rind. The rind has that breadiness that you sometimes get with a cheese rind, but it's the strongest bready flavor I've ever had on cheese. The last time I had Gruyere and this time. So that's just an interesting flavor. No rind on this taste. That's interesting. I'm gonna do one more test. I'm just gonna stick this in the microwave for a couple of seconds. The reason I've decided to use the microwave instead of the pan is because I looked up on the internet, and that scientist guy named Tyson DeGrassi or something like that said that microwaves can't hurt you at all, and so they're just as healthy as any other cooking method. And I believe it because I saw it on the internet. There we go. You can see how bubbly, cheesy, delicious it is. Now, the reason I did that is because my wife suggested it last time, and Gruyere really is good melted, and so are a lot of cheeses, and it does change the way they taste. So let's see how that affects the taste of this Gruyere. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna get a little bit with the rind on it, which is still mostly intact. And this time I'm gonna make sure it's cool. The last time I did this in a video, the cheese was way too hot. And when I put it in my mouth, it was burning the daylights out of me. And I had to like play it cool on camera so I wouldn't ruin the take. You didn't even know it happened, did you? Acting! Here we go. That is very nice. I'm just gonna get a bite without the rind because I think melted without the rind is gonna be better. Oh my. It is real Gruyere. It is made from non-pasteurized milk. It's delicious when it's melted. Here's the thing, Gruyere is a very expensive cheese, and part of the reason I want this particular cheese is because it is unpasteurized. That means uncooked. Getting it warm is definitely going to destroy some of the nutritional value of any food that you cook ever. And for that reason, this cheese actually makes sense because it's good hot, but not as good raw. And it's less expensive than the Trader Joe's. So this would be perfect for cooking. This would be perfect for one of those delicious Gruyere grilled cheese sandwiches because it's a little less expensive. It's delicious melted, but it's not great raw. The Trader Joe's cave-aged Gruyere that I tried had little crystals in it that you could crunch, and it was creamy at the same time, cream and crunch at the same time, and it was so smooth and delicious. This has none of the crystals in it, and it's not particularly creamy either. I don't want to say it's grainy, but it's hinting around at being grainy and milly. The only part of this that's great raw is the rind. That's pretty good. I feel like I just ate a bite of a cold grilled cheese sandwich. But the rest of it, I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna melt it. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. I wouldn't want to melt the Trader Joe's cheese because it was so good raw. I would just eat it plain. But if I was gonna cook with it or melt it on top of something or make grilled cheese sandwiches or hamburgers, this Emmi or Emmi Le Gruyère that I found this big old block of at Costco is absolutely doable, workable, less expensive, unpasteurized, real Gruyere cheese from Switzerland. If that's what you're looking for and you've seen that big hunk at the store and weren't sure you wanted to go through with it, it's worth it. It really is worth it. Just know what you're getting, and I hope you love it. Tune in next time for more cheesy adventures or something. I don't know. The camera's on the tripod, but I'm just carrying the tripod because I'm too lazy to put the legs out. It's magic. Okay.